We're about to move into game 3 here between Kaldi and Powder. Is Kaldi going to finish this off with a clean sweep? Powder needs to win 3 just to win this one. He needs to win 2 just to force a game 5. He's got to start winning it with this first one, though, right now.
Yeah, we've seen 2 5-game sets already, but again, like you said, it looks like Kaldi's got somewhere to be. Look at this opening hand from Kaldi. He's bringing Druid and Powder, mid-range hunter with tracking and a hunter's mark in it, and a Houndmaster.
Did Era talk to him? Why is there a tracking in his deck? You know,
well, let's not get too crazy.
Yeah,
Tracking, I think, was a great card when you were hunting for like Starving Buzzer and Leash the Hound combos. But against the kinds of decks that I expect Kaldi to bring, Powder's going to have utility cards in here that are trying to play Silver Bullet styles. So I think Tracking is actually a pretty excellent choice.
Yeah, I was just giving him a hard time. You know, you always see Era with these blasts from the past in his deck. You know, cards we haven't seen in months, and I can't remember the last time I saw a Tracking.
It's been a little bit of a.
I wonder what the spectator bug is going to do with Tracking.
Well, I'll tell you what, Powder's opening hand is looking fantastic right now. You know, Haunted Creeper, not a major threat, but it's difficult to deal with, especially for a deck like Druid. So what's going to end up happening is he's going to get these on board, and they're just going to continue to get in repetitive damage turn after turn, and just put Kaldi on uncomfortable spots. I mean, 2-mana cards that get in this much damage, not what you want to be dealing with.
Yeah, I mean, short of Swipe, they don't have a lot of easy ways to deal with this card.
Yeah, Shade and Extramus is a sigh of relief for him. He needs any action. No Wild Growth, no Innervate, but Shade and Extramus is going to make sure he keeps on board.
Yeah, love what Powder's doing here too, just switching it up into something really aggressive and bringing it to Kaldi here.
Don't give Kaldi the time to set up. I feel like Hunter's a little bit of a dangerous choice given that he's played Freeze Mage so far, and that he played Patron Warrior in game number 2. But Kaldi, the kind of player who doesn't want to be targeted with those strategies either. So it makes a lot of sense for him to be swapping away from those in game 3.
100% agree. You almost never see Kaldi playing the same decks over and over again in his matches. He likes to switch it up, always keep you guessing. He's trying to get you, but he never likes, you know, getting picked off.
Powder's got to be happy with that drop too, able to utilize Glaive Zuka to take out this piloted Shredder and keep pressing damage on the board, and he's looking at scaling in that Savannah High Main suit. If he picks up a solid turn 5, this game is looking really bad for Kaldi.
Yeah, I mean, well, his solid turn 5 might just be this Ironbeak Owl into anything, because if Kaldi gets really defensive, which he's going to here with this Druid of the Claw, this Ironbeak Owl is going to be worth so much here.
Yeah, and then you have to look at Kaldi's position. When does he start attacking with the Shade? I mean, again, we're seeing these Haunted Creepers continue to chip away at the life total. You can't just leave stuff around forever, but he doesn't have a profitable attack here.
Great draw here as well. Getting this Knife Jugger is going to get to add so much pressure to this board. Yep. And again, Druid can't really punish you for this.
Oh, this is dangerous for Powder, though. He doesn't want to use that Ironbeak Owl straight away. And he's going to go for another juggle here. This juggle is so important.
He's just going to hold on to this Ironbeak Owl just to, you know, get some extra value out of it later.
Yeah, this sets him up for a big swipe, too. I mean, able to use Glaive Zuka to try to pick off minions here, but he's opened up one of his Haunted Creepers in this spot, and this board is about to swing right back around on him. You know, he's got to be happy to be able to follow up with Savannah High Main, but this board is about to get ugly.
He's about to lose his entire board here, right? I mean, as long as this isn't Freezing Trap,
yeah.
Kaldi could, I mean, you have to go with the attack here and then swipe Hero Power.
Well, I also don't mind using Force of Nature in this spot, because if it is a Freezing Trap, you're buying a lot from being able to set up that swipe the turn afterwards. But there's a lot of things that are happening here. I mean, he's facing down pressure, so he can't necessarily afford to just keep taking damage turn after turn. But the last thing he wants to do is sacrifice his Shade to a Freezing Trap. I mean, his best case scenario is this is Explosive Trap or Snake Trap.
All right, so why do you think he did an Ironbeak Owl there?
Obviously he just wants to push through the next taunt with it. Feels comfortable just investing the damage, and then if he follows up Savannah High Main by silencing, it's a much better position for him in terms of actually pushing through taunt damage. You know, Ancient of War can easily be in Kaldi's deck right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was what came to me when I saw him make this play. I was like, this might be something for Ancient of War, and that was the only one I could come up with.
Yep, so an attack there. This attack, not a tough one to make, and Kaldi gonna, I think, just leave these beasts on board. Yep, not really much you can do about it, and this is the turn that Powder's looking for. A big Savannah High Main. If that goes unchecked, it is nightmare for Kaldi.
Yeah, it's just a big board presence here. So hard to deal with Kaldi. No way to silence it here. He can, you know, pick off a few. I mean, this Wrath might still actually be pretty good this turn.
Wrath is looking like a pretty darn good pickup. He's going to be able to swipe. He's going to be able to reduce Powder's board to 1 damage if he wants, but he's not getting anything on board if he does that.
Yeah, a couple options here from Kaldi. I think this is like the most important turn for him in the game. However he navigates from here, he needs to make sure that, you know, he takes care enough from Powder here to make sure he can recover this board state next turn.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to end up playing it safe here. So he's going to leave 3 power on the board and try to get the job done afterwards. I don't blame him for this whatsoever. Oh, wait a minute. This has got to be mind control tech. I mean, this is your way to win the game right now.
Now, do you do it before you attack here?
He's not going to mind control tech if this is what he's doing. I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, if he steals the Savannah Highmane in that spot, the game is just
Tundra Rhino as well.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Doesn't have quite the mana to get all this done this turn. But
Tundra Rhino into Iron Beak Owl is, not the worst thing in the world here. Yeah, and you have a kill command behind this plus your hero power.
This is the play for sure.
Yeah, and you saw him use Force of Nature earlier just to take care of you. So you have to believe his hand is not defensive anymore.
Yep. This is a spot where mind control tech could possibly be opened up though. I don't expect Powder to trade here whatsoever.
No, he's going upstairs with all these.
No reason not to. You just have so much damage. Actually is going to trade though. Super surprised by that.
Just plays around mind control tech. He knew. He had the read.
Yeah, I don't think he's playing around mind control tech. I think he's just trying to secure as much of an advantage as he can. Kaldi just, it just feels ugly. Ancient of War isn't going to save him in this spot. I'm sorry, Ancient of Lore isn't going to. Ancient of War actually would protect him.
Yeah, Ancient of War would be pretty good here. Yeah, those names are so close.
I think this is just the end for Kaldi in this one. Powder looking like it's going to be a game number 4. Now you just try your best. I think Ancient of Lore is probably his best chance to win.
Yeah, how do you win forward from that? You just hope he adds a minion, you get a really good mind control tech plus some kind of taunt?
I mean, the only other thing I could really see is playing Emperor Thorson and just hoping that your opponent doesn't have a point of damage.
Well, I mean, no, the hero power kills you.
Yeah, he can use the hero power to bring himself to 9. So just hoping he doesn't have a point of damage. But he's got Tundra Rhino.
Oh, he would have drawn him. Yeah, he has Tundra Rhino, he would have drawn Unleash the Hounds. Yeah.
Well, he's got the kill command is the big thing. He's got all the damage in the world.
I'm saying he would have had the 1 damage he needed.
Even if he didn't have the kill command. Powder looking great in game number 4. Hunter can punish Druid if they do not get out to some wonderful starts. And that's exactly what you saw in this game. Just look how much mana Kaldi died with in his hand. Not able to ever play any significant drops in this game.
Yeah, love this queue up from Powder. If Kaldi's going to play these decks that need a lot of setup, a lot of time here, just punish him. Just come quickly as possible.
Don't give him the time.
Yeah, just come at him. Just bring it.